presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Pelicans. For the Celtics, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Pelicans, Celtics, and back in a moment for the tip-off. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. And for Boston, down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now Graham, and he just worked New York in that last game. Ingram outside. Brown with it. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Graham kicks to Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. A pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. These 3-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the Celtics. Pass to Horford. And they pick up 2.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Ingram. Back to Hayes. Shoots the 3. And again, New Orleans has no up.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge. And it's Brown missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ingram against Brown.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Tatum drives in. Pelicans with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides. And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Schroeder outside. Outside Williams. To the left wing. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Hayes. A second chance effort.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Pelicans trail by 6. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Brown against Ingram. Shoots over Brown, and it's Ingram missing. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics, and that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Hayes. Ingram outside.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Floats it up for Horford, and stolen by Williamson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Kicks to Graham. Now the pass to Valanciunas. And no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Tatum finds Schroeder, and that one good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over in the corner, Williamson. A floater. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Williamson dishes to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. And the Pelicans miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Horford the pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Lets it go with the three, but he gets it back. It's Brown on the wing. And another shot. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Graham gets a wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes, and Satoransky subbed in for Brandon Ingram.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Williamson.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
To the middle. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Schroeder. 23 points for him the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Kanter. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by Boston. From downtown, and Kanter pulls it down.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Smart, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
That free throw, no good. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Satoransky. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes it to Williamson. Here's Hart. Fires the three. And Cancer pulls it down. And here's Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Clock at 6. It's blocked. Here's Horford. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
At the elbow, Williamson. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Schroeder passes to Smart. Trying to find Schroeder, gets it to him. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Parker's checked in for Horford. Richardson comes in for Tatum, and it's done in for Dennis Schroeder. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. It's deflected. Now here's Richardson. D right on him. Dunn misses. Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Williamson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
59 seconds left in the first. Dunn covering. And Dunn over to help. Williamson from long range. They get it back. No good from Hernan Gomez. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Smart, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Williamson and Parker with the block. But they'll get another chance. Floats it up for Williamson.
This is the productivity we expect from Zion, always hunting for his next bucket.
Celtics leading by 17. Richardson outside. Boston again missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered one of the best glue guys in the NBA.
My message to the group was, making sure that we make the most of it. Why wait? Why wait to grow up or, things like that? We have a young group, but we've been figuring it out all year, and we have a great opportunity in front of us.
Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg, that makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, Chris Dunn is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Parker in at the 4 slot. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And the first one drops. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Knicks in New York. Here's Temple. Richardson covering. Here's Temple. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pelicans trail by 20. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Dunn following the score by New Orleans. Here's Temple, and it's Hayes in the corner. Back to Temple. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Temple. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Satoransky. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
I mean, beautiful execution from Satoransky, taking what the defense gives him.
Smart kicks to Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. Passes it to Dunn. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
The first one falls.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And Richardson drops them both. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
2 on the clock. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now done. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams finds Brown. Boston again missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Valanciunas. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Dunn passes to Brown. Richardson outside. Out to Parker. No one near him. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. Pelicans trail by 14. Graham with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The pass to Hart. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Celtics going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Good work defensively by Richardson.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Celtics leading by 14. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. And here's Richardson. Free throw line jump shot. Pelicans with the rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the dunk by Graham.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Schroeder. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Brown kicks to Parker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ingram. Sinks that one from the post. Ingram's got his first basket of the night.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
That one drops for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He had 25 points in the win against New York.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Graham. A 12-point game. And the lead is down inside single digits. Graham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Graham against Schroeder. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Graham from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night. Ingram outside. Pass to Hart.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Schroeder kicks to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Schroeder. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Graham. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brown against Ingram. Richardson gets a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Tatum in for Josh Richardson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York. Pass to Ingram.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And stolen by Williamson. From past the arc. But they get it back. Second chance shot. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Valanciunas.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint. And on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Brown outside. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. With the fadeaway. Rebound Boston.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Graham. After the basket by Boston. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw missing.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Hayes, he's checked in for Ingram. He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Down low, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Here's Graham. He has 7. The pass to Hart. 1:19 left here in the second. It's Hayes, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Graham. The Pelicans get another chance here. To the paint, second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup. And 11 points for Valanciunas.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Cantor's shot is off.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
That's tipped. Schroeder up top, covered by Hayes. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target with his 3. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Graham. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Dunn comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Saransky's checked in for the Pelicans. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Dunn passes to Horford. He dishes it to Tatum. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now Tatum. He's got 5. Outside, Horford. Over Williamson. The offensive rebound.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better, or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Boston was looking great right away. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch to open it up and went on a 7-0 run to start. Their 17-point lead at the end of the opening period paints a pretty good picture of how that quarter went. The second quarter didn't advance their lead, but they still dominated the half overall, ending it way, way out in front. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right. The guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem, man. You got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. But even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So the Pelican 5 right now. You've got Williamson. Ante Graham is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Hayes in at the 4-man position. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Count that bucket.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Ingram.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Fifth best, Zion Williamson.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
Good on both. Graham with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Ingram. And the shot goes down. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Graham against Schroeder. Brown feeling it out a bit. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Pelicans trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ingram outside. Here's Valanciunas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Schroeder against Graham. Passes to Tatum. Inside. Williams trying to break free. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Horford, good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pelicans trail by 20. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Graham throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Austin with the ball. The Pelicans make their last. Whoa, hammering it in.
Schroeder, he's a handful, very creative running those pick and roll sets.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ingram outside. Poked loose and stolen by Horford. Ball going up court. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Hayes finds Ingram. The 17-footer. Again, the Pelicans score.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Graham against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford has a wide open look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Graham with the bounce pass. And the pass to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. Williamson from long range. Offensive rebound. Williams with the block. They recover it. Graham surveying the floor. Here's Valanciunas. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston leading by 20. Outside Tatum. He kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram outside. Valanciunas inside. Tatum on him. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Williamson on the follow.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Boston. Richardson comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Inside, Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Hernan Gomez after the basket by Boston. Now here's Ingram. They shoot again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Valanciunas eats up so much space inside, he just inhales rebounds.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Satoransky comes in for Brandon Ingram. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Here's Richardson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kicks it to Brown. 6 to shoot. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Pelicans trail by 21. Over to the left wing. Hernan Gomez down low. Covered by Parker. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 19. Satoransky, the pass to Valanciunas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A versatile guard, the team-first attitude Satoransky plays with is also admirable.
And here is Brown. 12 points for him. Outside, Horford. Richardson against Satoransky. Horford gets the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Satoransky. 5 points in the game. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Horford. Marcus Smart comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's done in for Brown. And the Pelicans also making a change. Garrett Temple has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. That's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Dunn dishes to Smart. Now the feed to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Cantor.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Now here's Williamson. 8 points for him. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Now Satoransky. He has 5. They need this. Rebound Boston. Cantor's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Dunn. The shot that time, not on target. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston. Cantor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dunn outside. Feeds to Cantor, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against New Orleans. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tatum, he's checked in for Parker. And Cantor drops them both. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Temple. Tatum against Williamson. Now here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Boston now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Done with it. No points in the game yet for him. Richardson the pass to Tatum from deep. Good D by Williamson.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
14 feet away, and the rejection by Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Temple can't get it to go.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Celtics leading by 23. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Back to Tatum. Good D by Williamson.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Hart the pass to Williamson. Overdone. Another miss by Williamson. The Celtics shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Smart misses. New Orleans gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Williamson kicks to Satoransky. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good, Satoransky.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Devontae Graham's checked in for Josh Hart. That one misses. Celtics leading by 22. It's Richardson on the wing. Dunn against Graham. Dunn looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Graham. And the shot is long. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 42% from the field here in the third. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Off target with that shot. And so it's Boston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Now, as we add stops and add scores, don't let the little things get us off kilter, okay? Play with poise. Let's go.
Well, he's clearly, Greg, trying to keep his team on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, really challenging his guys right now, encouraging them to just stay focused on the task at hand.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency. Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Back to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Temple, the pass to Williamson. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 19 points. Down low. 8 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 34% from the floor. 3-pointer, Graham. And again, New Orleans has no up. 3 on 3. You're Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And he makes the first. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And so Smart nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Schroeder being disruptive on the defensive end, knocking the ball out and starting the fast break.
New Orleans gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Graham. And here's Ingram from the arc. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ingram against Schroeder. Passes it to Tatum from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For the 3, but they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Clock at 4. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Celtics leading by 23. Smart off target at the rim. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. Can't get it to fall. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Stripped it away. Now the pass to Graham. That one falls. Here's Schroeder. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Dishes it to Williams. Here's Horford. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Back to Graham. Hayes finds Graham. Floats one, and the layup is good. Graham's got 4 this quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Schroeder outside, the dish to Horford, and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Ingram outside.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
Brown no good on the free throw. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now because of the way everything is going is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Right side Tatum. From 6 away. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Alexander Walker passes to Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Gabriel. 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Pelicans miss again.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. It's not going to go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Gabriel. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Hernan Gomez.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Tatum passes to Brown. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the paint. Here's Horford. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 11 rebounds in the game. New Orleans gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Hernan Gomez. With some arc, count that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now, here's Nesmith. And it's Parker in the corner. Rebound by Marshall. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Knocked away. To the inside. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here's Nesmith. Brown the pass to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. Two different type of players, but both are very impressive.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Nesmith. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Marshall can't hit.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Pritchard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pritchard's got his first basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Celtics. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Graham, the pass to Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Tatum. And they double up Brown. And a dunk by Horford.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now Graham. Passes to Williamson. Ingram against Brown. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Tatum looking around. Williamson with it. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 8 here in the quarter.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Brown outside. He kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Right side Horford from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. A reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And Parker drops them both. Here's New Orleans. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Count the basket. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.